WNBA star Caitlin Clark sends out viral post on X during Spurs-Pacers game. Fever star Caitlin Clark sent out a post during Saturday's game. On Saturday afternoon, the Indiana Pacers and San Antonio Spurs faced off in France. The Pacers won by a score of 136-98. Tyrese Halliburton finished the win with 28 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks while shooting 11/17 from the field and 6/9 from the three-point range in 28 minutes of playing time. During the game, Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark sent out a post via X about Halliburton that had over 2,000 likes and 145,000 impressions in 30 minutes. Clark and Halliburton are the two best pro basketball players in Indiana. In a recent media session, Halliburton spoke about Clark. Halliburton on January 22. Caitlin is amazing. She's just an amazing person, an amazing player. She deals with a lot. There's a lot of rhetoric behind her that she really has no control over. I think that the way she handles that is just amazing. I think when it comes to the game of basketball, she is probably top 5 most famous people that are playing right now. That includes our league as well. She handles it with such grace. She is such a cool person. With the win, the Pacers improved to 25-20 in 45 games, which has them as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. They are 8-2 over their last 10. Following the Spurs, the Pacers will play their next game on Wednesday when they return to Indiana to host the Detroit Pistons. WNBA legend Candace Parker facing heat for apparent shot at Caitlin Clark. 3-time WNBA champion Candace Parker is receiving some backlash from Caitlin Clark's fan base due to comments she made on Friday night. Parker led Bleacher Report's pregame coverage for the first-ever Unrivaled game on Friday night. While talking about Rose Basketball Club's roster, Parker decided to praise Las Vegas Aces star Chelsea Gray. In doing so, though, she ruffled some feathers. That's because Parker referred to Gray as the best point guard in the world. Judging by some of the reactions on social media, there are a few basketball fans who disagree with that take. They believe Clark is definitely better than Gray. Some would even argue that Sabrina Ionescu should be ahead of both players. Did I forget Caitlin is a point guard in WNBA? Chelsea is not better, a fan tweeted at Parker. Candace Parker calling Chelsea Gray the best point guard in the world when Caitlin Clark has better stats is hilarious. Another fan wrote on X, Unrivaled is going to sink. We will see what the atmosphere is when the games start. If it's quiet in there, it'll sink. If we're strictly going by the numbers, it's tough to say Gray is a better point guard than Clark. Gray, a 6-time All-Star, averaged 8.6 points and 4.9 assists per game this past season for the Aces. During her most productive season 2012, she averaged 13.7 points and 6.1 assists per game. Clark, meanwhile, averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game as a rookie for the Indiana Fever. Clark has not responded to Parker's comments, nor will she. The WNBA Rookie of the Year does a great job of steering clear of any online debates. Besides, Clark can simply let her play on the court do the talking. As for Unrivaled, the 3-on-3 league will continue this Saturday with 2 matchups on True T.